Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a different type of makeup look. Usually people don't do this one. I used to do this all the time, but I don't anymore. I'm going to be doing a gold eye and then a bright pink lip, like a hot pink lip. Excuse me if I sound different, I'm just really stuffed up right now. It's really dry air in my house, so everything in my nasal passages is just super dry, and I know I can't talk very well. So I hope you guys, I hope you guys enjoy this video. There's other videos for you guys to watch too as well. So yeah, let's jump right in. So first things first, I'm just gonna throw out my hair and just put it in a clip, ponytail clip, whatever, so it's out of my face. I already primed my eyes, so I'm gonna start with my eyes. I prime my eyes with the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion in the original. It's the purple tube. I know they have other colors as well. Second, I'm going to be going in with a flat brush. It's from Bliss Cosmetics. It's considered a concealer brush, but I will be using it for the colors that I'm using on my eyes today. It looks like this. Hopefully you guys can see that. The shadows I am using come in a quad of 4. I'm only using 2 out of the 4. It's from Amelia Knight. It came in like a kit, like those kits that you can get during Christmas, or like those cute little holiday kit type things. I don't remember what you call them. So this kit looks like this. When you open it up, it's a clear thing and then a little mirror. The green side I'll be using at a different video, but I'm going to be using the tan and the gold. The tan shade does have sparkle in it, but it's not a whole lot compared to the gold. So I'll be using the tan as a base. Oh my god. And just tap that on my lid. And this one, I like this tan shade. It was probably a whitish tan, because a lot of tans for my skin tone match my skin tone, so I can't tell sometimes if it's actually on my lid or if it's my skin. This one I can tell that it's on my skin because it doesn't quite match my face, and I am okay with that. It does have sparkle in it, and you can see that right away, which is fine with me. I'm not that worried about it. Now I'm just gonna take my finger and just dab that right into my eyelid. Next, I will be using the gold shade. In the pan itself, I've used it multiple times where I've had to wet it down in the pan so it doesn't come up as well now when it's a dry shadow. So I'm going to be using it wet and dry. First I'll be using it dry, so you can tell not a whole lot comes on the brush when it's dry. And I'm just gonna pack that right on top of the tan shade. And for me, some of these flat brushes are good at getting at the lash line. I have really long lashes, so that's great. And either A, I don't get down at the lash line, or B, the eyeshadow primer gets stuck down there. So then the look looks a hot mess to begin with. Now I'm debating whether or not I should wet my eyes. I like these two shades. I haven't really played a whole lot with this specific brand. So far, so good. I've had this for a while, so it'll last long. I like it, so I'm gonna stick with it. And then I'm gonna go to the next eye. It's that season here where I live where it continues to snow, but you really want summer to be here so your body is not out of whack with what the heck is going on with the temperature and the weather. Like, you go into some buildings and they're dry, and you go into other buildings and there's moisture in the air, and you wake up with a cold, and it's just whack. I'm ready for spring to actually be here. But nope. It snows in April, y'all. It snows in April. Which, I've been here my whole life, but it is crazy to me that it snows in April. And I hate it. So that is literally my eye look for today. I know it's a little crazy, but that's okay, and I'm okay with that. And you only wear it once a day, so it's not like you're doing it every single day for the rest of your life. You only have one life, so move on with it and be done. Next, I'm going to be doing my face. So I'm going to use some primers today. The two primers that I'm using is the Professional and Wet n Wild. So I'm going to use this one first. I think this is a $12 one. I know they have a bigger tube, which is obviously more. And then I'm going to be using this one. I'm using two primers, because I'm almost out of this. One day I will not have this anymore, and that's probably going to be today, but we will find out. And so then whatever I can't put on my face is gonna be that one. And two, the Professional is really good at covering pores that you have, or bigger pores. It just fills stuff in better than the Wet n Wild. The Wet n Wild helps with it not being so shiny and greasy. For me anyways, that's not what it claims on the bottle. Each bottle is different, each thing is different on each individual. It might say something, but it might not work for you. So there is that. Man, I hate being sick, because I can't do anything when I'm sick. Can't talk right, can't function right. So I am just putting the Professional around my nose. For me, foundation does not like to stay on my nose, and then right up underneath my eyes, and then right in between my eyebrows, and down my nose. And then I'm going to take a little bit more if I have any more. Yes. And I'm going to hit my chin with it. One day I will get better at editing my videos. I know that for sure. Just it's not going to be today or the last 2 times. So you're seeing this stuff as raw footage. Next, I'm taking the Wet n Wild. It comes as a white substance out of the tube. For me, my room is always cold, so everything I have is cold. And it feels good when it's cold. Sometimes it helps reduce the inflammation of your skin, like anything that is cold. So if you naturally wake up with a puffy face, just either put like your moisturizer in the freezer or primer in the freezer, and it'll just help with reducing the inflammation. Your face might turn red, but that's okay. Redness always goes away. I'm gonna just rub some in my hand because I had extra on my fingers. Since that is done, there we go. And I forgot to get my nose right there. Oh well. We will be jumping onto foundations. So the foundations I'm going to be using is the Maybelline Fit Me foundation in the Dewy Smooth one. It's in the shade 235 Pure Beige, normal to dry. There is this one. Let me just do that first. There we go. I don't know if you can see that very well. There we go. And then the front of that looks like, I hope that's focused. Well, there is that. And then I'm also using the Neutrogena Hydrobust Hydro Tint in the shade Honey 85. So that she looks like this. And then there is that. So I'm going to be using this one first because it's not 100% full coverage. So I like to put that on my face first. And it has a little applicator, so it's easier to blend. You do get a lot in here. You get 1.0 fluid ounces, so 30 mils, which is quite a lot. Ooh, this one's cold too. Huh. It's going to help reduce the redness in my face, that's for sure. And then I'm going to take my Real Techniques Beauty Blender, excuse me, and blend that out. Sometimes for this one, if you don't blend it right away, the spots stay in a certain area on your face. And it looks weird eventually, but if you get it really well and blend it really quickly and efficiently, then you are fine. There's a spot right here. There we go. Next, I will be using the other foundation. I gotta shake this up. Sometimes foundations settle, so you have to shake it up a little bit. And I know I'm almost out of this, so that's why I'm using the 2 foundations as well. And they work well together anyway, so why not? And then just blend the rest of my face. For the second foundation I'm using, I usually tend to dump it on my hand. Because for me that is a lot easier to do so. and I can grab it a lot easier. Some people use a tray. Some people blend it out with their fingers. To each his own is what I say. So there is half of my face, literally. And then I'm gonna do the bottom half, I think. Oh, no, there's some still left in there. There we go. Now you can tell this foundation isn't 100% full coverage, but it makes things less noticeable, which is great in my opinion. There is that. Next, I'll be going in with concealer. It's a Bright Future Gel Serum Concealer from Sephora in the shade 11. Literally, I'm not going to do my nose today because I already have enough going on. I'm just going to do under my eyes, and that is it. I am fine with that. Next, I'll be taking some, actually some darker foundation and use it as contour. It is the Milani Cream to Powder Makeup. That's all it says on the thing, so I have to do some more research with that. And I'm just going to put it on my cheeks. I'm not putting it on my face. Sometimes when you don't feel well, you don't want your face to feel so greasy and heavy. And two, the shade makes me look muddy, so I'm just going to stick with it right there. And since it is a cream, I use the Beauty Blender to blend that out. There is that. Next, I will be setting my face with the Too Faced Prime Poreless Skin Smoothing Pressed Powder. And I'm going to be using another Bliss brush to set my face. It is a powder brush, so it's perfect. Oh crap. I forgot this has powdered foundation on it, so we will find out how this is going to go. Yeah. I mean, you can still see the circles under my eyes, but it's okay. Some days you just gotta roll with it. Whew. And as that is flying away and setting, I'm going to be going to my lips. The actual lip stuff I'm going to be using is, one is a lipstick, the second one is a matte lipstick. The first lipstick I'm going to be using is Lorac Lip Luxe. It's in the shade Hot Pink. It comes in this little tiny tube. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there it is. And then I don't know if you can see that either. And then when you open it up, it's nice and bright. So there, I'm going to be using that as my lip liner. So I'm going to take a little brush and use a little brush and just graze that on there. This color is like hot pink, but it doesn't show up very well. That's why I'm using it as a lip liner instead of a lipstick. It does not work well with chapped lips at all. So you can tell there's pink on my lips. And then what I'm actually going to be doing is just dabbing my lips. With the same one and itching my nose. And just dabbing them again by themselves. Next, I will be using the Revlon Colorburst Matte Balm Lip Stick, because it's actually a stick, in the shade 205. It looks like this. And then the bottom looks like that. I don't know if you guys can see that. So this is, it's a twisty at the bottom and then it's rounded at the top. And it's matte. This color works great with the one that I just applied before this. So it is a nice and poppin' and in your face type of lip. I like pink, so I think this is a really cool look, especially with the gold eye. Sometimes with hot pinks though, they can disappear really quickly. That's why I use 2 hot colors instead of 1. So there is that. And that one smells like mints, and it smells really yummy. So yes. Next, I'll be dusting off the little bit of powder that I put on my face with the Pure Cosmetics foundation powder. It's in the shade Tan, so it looks like that. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm sorry. And there she is with the same powdered brush. And I'm literally just coating this brush in it and just wiping away. My lips smell like mints and it smells good. One day I'll do a video about doing my eyebrows. I don't usually touch my eyebrows because I think they're fine. And I have eyebrows. Not a lot of people have eyebrows. Probably just threw shade to the people who don't have eyebrows, but I'm sorry. And oh well. Next, I will be applying blush to my cheeks. It's in the shade Rimmel London 032 Plum. There is that one, and then there's the back of that. I don't know why the barcode's still on there. I don't know if you guys can see that. There we go. I'm not going to put a whole lot on. I used to, when I first started experimenting with makeup, I used to put a lot on. But now I don't. Oh, shoot. There we go. And there's that. And for highlighter today, I'm going to be using that glitter powder from the company Amelia Knight. same thing from where the eyeshadow came from. It was in the same little kit. And I'm just going to be using my fingers instead of a brush to do this. Usually I use a brush. So I'm just going to get a little bit there. You can use any highlighter you want or prefer. And sometimes what I do is I'll take the end of my eyebrow and literally just put the highlighter there and then connect it to where it is underneath my eye. And that is it for a highlighter. Since I didn't highlight my face with the cream highlight, or concealer I should say, I'm not gonna put a highlighter on top of that because it'll look funny. Ooh, what? I feel like I went through that really fast. Next, I will be putting on some mascara. Usually I don't put on mascara this late, but that's okay. I'm using the Laura Glam Lash Dramatic Volumizing Mascara. I don't know if you guys can see that. And it comes in 8 grams, so 0.28 ounces. So it's pretty big. And it comes in this little handle here. I think this look goes really well with a white t-shirt, obviously what I have on, and then like a jean shirt or a denim shirt, or even a denim look. Or you could do like a denim shirt and a black pants. I don't know if it would look great with like other colors, like a green or a brown, but I think denim and black will look really cool with this makeup look. There we go. And a setting spray. I'm just going to scoop back to spray my face. With this setting spray, I'm using NYX Matte Finish Long Lasting Setting Spray. It looks like this one. I'm just going to scoop back. Whew, that's cold too. Whew. And let that dry on my face. When wetting, I forgot to tell you guys this before, but when wetting my sponge, I use the Pearl Essence Rose Water Hydrating Face Mist, and she looky like this, so she kind of dirty. Comes in 8 fluid ounces, 236 mils. I like it for wetting my sponge. I used to spray it on my face, but I don't anymore because it made my face really irritated and red. Now that I put it on a sponge, it's fine. So I don't know what's going on with that. But yeah, other than that, that is the final makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Stay tuned for more videos. Eventually, I'll get to edit and well, basically edit my videos and make them pretty decent instead of raw footage. But for now, we'll keep it where it is. And yeah, bye.